Hello everybody, this is Shobhit. So guys, in this video we will talk about the Swashbuckle Swagger API and the documentation. So let me quickly start a program. I'll write a program and I'll show you how we can do the documentation. So for that I need a Visual Studio. I'm creating a new project, and here I'm creating a web API project. So this is a web API ASP.NET Core web API project I'm creating. So I'll call it as a Swagger demo. You can call it whatever you want. Just need to create it. So when we create it, you will see Swashbuckle is already configured, right? If you want to check it, you just need to look into the startup.cs file. Over here you will see there is a add Swagger gen and app.use Swagger is there, right? So it means Swagger is already configured, or you can just re-verify after looking into the packages. So Swashbuckle is already configured, right? So when I execute it, when I run this, you will see a Swagger page is there. So basically this is a very basic page, so Swagger provide. So I'll try to show you how we can modify this page. So I'll do some modification in this. So the very first modification is I'll put some sort of XML comment, and I'll show you how this XML comment will come, right? So for the XML comment I need to go to the controller. So here in the controller, this is the controller I have, so I'll go with the / something like that. So I'll write something over here. So this is for weather, whatever I want, right? The data. I'll execute it. You will see there is no documentation, and nothing is coming over here. So I put a XML documentation, but nothing is coming over here, right? So what we need a small change in this startup.cs file. So in the startup.cs file we have this services.add service gen. So we need to add few lines over here because we need to configure a XML comment. So I have already written this code, so you just need to add this file. So basically what it does, it will go look into the assembly and figure it out the name and create XML file, and basically it's looking for XML file, and here we have a path for that, and with the help of this include XML comments, we will need to specify the path over here. So it will include the XML comments whatever we have, right? So one more change is also required in this. So just need to go to the property of the project. So just make sure once you click on build, just make sure this XML documentation file should be checked, right? So I just need to make it save, and everything would be saved. So I need to execute it. So once I execute, you will see that this is the controller for weather data. So whatever I specified in the XML document, it is coming over here, right? So far so good. So I am showing few more things in the controller. So for example, suppose this controller is asking for a variable, right? So I'm saying that this is the integer type and this is the value. If I need to specify that this value is mandatory, then I need to specify a annotation over there. I'm saying this is required, right? So when I do that, you will see in the Swagger documentation, here in the name, here we have a description, right? And this is the value. It means this value is required. If I try to go if I'm trying to execute it without putting any value, it will give me an error, right? So this is required value, and this is for integer. If I am passing any other value, it will give me an error, right? So required is there, and it is, and it's basically the type safe, right? And this is the summary. So summary is coming over here, right? So what I need to specify what is this. Okay, so for that I need to go to the param. There is a concept of param over here. So the param value, and this is, I need to specify the documentation or whatever the description I want. This is the value of data, something like that, whatever you want, right? So you just need to rerun it again, and now you will see, you can see the description over. This is the value of the data, right? So it means you can specify whatever you want. So as per your variable name, you can specify the description, right? So this thing you can do, and you can specify the summary, and also you can specify the response code, right? So yeah, so for the responses, if I'm saying that code equals to 200, then you can success, something like that, right? I need to rerun it again, and we'll see what will happen, right? So here you can see this is 200 and the success, right? We can change it whatever we want. Okay, so here you can change it, right? So here you can see we have only 200. We want to specify few more, for example 401, 500, something like that. So there is no documentation for that, so we can do the same thing. So what we need to do, we just need to copy and paste it over here with the appropriate code. For example, I am going for 401, right? Token is invalid, something like that, right? And here I can specify one more thing, produce result, right? So produce result, produce response type. So here in the response type, I'll saying 401 is my response type, right? Okay, so now let's see what will happen. So here you can see 200 is there, which is passed, right? 401 is there, means token invalid, right? So one more thing I'll show you. So here you can see we can specify whatever we want, or even we can specify the model or whatever the schema. If you want a schema, you can put it over there. I'll show you how you can do that. So if you want a schema, right? So if you want a schema, then you just need to go with the type equals to type of list of something, whatever the type you want, right? So it will show you schema also. Now it's error. Let me quickly fix this error. This is for the type. Okay, this is a mistake I did. Now it will work. Okay, so you can see over here, this is 401, and it is, the schema is type of string, array of string basically, right? Few more things I am gonna show you. For example, if you want to change the documentation, something like that, if you want to change this, or maybe you want to add something, you want to add description, then you need to go over here in the startup.cs file, and here we can change it, my first app, whatever you want. And here we can specify few more things also, for if you want a description, right? So here we have a description also. This is the demo API, whatever you want you can specify. And you can also specify some sort of licensing things, contract. I'll show you how you can do that. So for example, few things is there. Contact is there, right? Contact is there. So is for the open API info, open API contact, and suppose name is Shobhit, email equals to shobhitwalia@gmail.com, right? So you can specify whatever you want. For example, if you want, for there are few more things also. We have a license terms of services, right? So terms of services is basically the open API info. You can specify whatever you want, right? I am not going to write anything for them, just need to execute it, and you will see name has been changed. This is the description, and this is for the contact information I have, and this is the description and whatever, right? I'll also show you remarks is there. If you want more information, if you want to show some more information, then there is a concept of remarks. So here in the controller you can write remarks, right? So this is basically for some sort of description, full description if you want for an API. Right, so just trying to execute it now. You can see here the description, right? So you can do this type of thing to make your documentation in a very good way, or maybe it would be helpful for another developer also, because your API would be fully documented if you do this type of thing. Yeah guys, that's all for this video. If you have any question, concern, anything, then you can email me. Yeah, thanks for watching this video.